What's up, guys? It's one Mega Man fan coming at you live, and we are going to be having some NGS action tonight. Joining me is going to be the wonderful co-caster, Famous. Famous, how you doing tonight?
Not too bad. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm going to turn you down just a little bit because you are hot.
Yeah, same on my end here. I'm doing the same thing.
No, you should be good. Let me adjust it on my end. All right, guys. Well, we are just waiting for teams to fill up the lobby and for Famous to get in game so I can get him in here too.
Yeah, I'm booting her up. She's running nice and slow. So
That's how it goes though. Like
yeah,
would we
absolutely.
expect any less?
Yeah. Yeah, I was running a little late, coming straight from rugby practice. Just ran to my PC, booted it up, and here we go.
Hey, that works as long as you make it
Yeah.
here. So guys, we are gonna have DeathMeta versus Gimme the D Shield. Gimme the D Shield is currently sitting in third position on the leaderboards, and we're gonna see DeathMeta unfortunately down at the bottom at 17th. So not at the end, but still sitting fairly low. But hopefully they can bring it up here, get some wins, and bring that score up some. Our first
Absolutely.
match or first game is going to be on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and then that will be followed by Infernal Shrines. So two good maps tonight, and our bands were Battlefield of Eternity and Sky Temple, which kind of is sad because I love Sky Temple. I'm just letting them know we're waiting on you to pop in, and then we'll get started here.
Ooh, let's see if she actually opens. It's connecting to streaming server at the moment. Well, I don't want to hold us back. So if
No, you're
it,
good. We technically don't start for another minute at least.
okay.
Although by the time people hear this, it'll be like 2 minutes later because of the delay. But you know what? I'm sure all the wonderful viewers would be happy to wait for you to get in
Okay.
here.
Hopefully, it shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, if they're running smooth. So let's see. Yeah, so Death Meta is at 1 win, 5 losses, and Gimme the D Shield is swapped with 5 wins and 1 loss.
Ooh, it's a pretty good record.
It is a good record so far. We'll see if Death Meta, they've had time to study up, though. Both these teams have, really. Because we did have the 6 games for each of them? Yeah, so both teams able to study up on their opponents some, see what's going on. And actually, it could be, there may be like an additional game in there because the round hasn't updated yet because we're still just in the
Oh,
first
right,
week of the
right.
second round. So it's quite possible there may have been another game in there.
Fair, fair. We have progress on my end. We have a loading screen now, so that's
I will
something.
always take a loading screen.
It's got the awesome art of the new Genji skin.
Yes,
Stukov, I love it. It's pretty cool.
it is nice, but I am not dropping that many gems for that.
Yeah, I can't say I had them saved up.
Yeah, your gems you got to be a little more careful with. You want to use
Mm,
those for the really like gotta have it's, and then the shards. It's it's not a big deal usually.
that's right. That's right.
Let's see, they're good there. Let's update the teams real quick. Not too bad of a start here. Make sure all the teams have the right players. Always important because the captains never check that and they're supposed to.
Hmm. Yes, teams get swapped around every once in a while. It's nice when teams got the same portrait. Plain
Yes.
simple.
It never happened. Well, it doesn't. I won't say never. I actually had, was it Tuesday's game? I had a team that had matching portraits and matching mounts.
Ooh,
I was
that's
very
something.
impressed. That's a rare occurrence in NGS, I feel.
Yeah, we had the matching portraits, Mongoose and I, last night, but definitely no matching mounts.
Yeah. Well, the portraits are easier to do. Mounts, you have to like pick your hero and then do a quick mount pick. If you don't always ride the same mounts.
You got to color coordinate your mounts, your skins, and then you guys got to think about if you're going to be on the blue team or the red team, and then figure that out as well.
Yeah, I don't
Like
give the
blue,
teams a
blue
choice.
skins.
Just your team one and your team two, and that's all you get because that's how it's set up in the software.
Mm-hmm. Oh, HOTS is running slow for me, but we are authenticating now, so that's another step forward.
Okay, we'll give it another couple minutes, and if not, then we'll just run the first one,
Fair.
and I'll have you jump in for game 2 if we need to.
Absolutely.
It's all those WoW players. That's what it is.
Everyone's just jumping back on the wagon.
Look,
As soon as vanilla comes out, it'll be even crazier.
it's gonna be insane. I feel like we're gonna lose a lot of NGS teams when vanilla WoW comes out.
We were trying to schedule a game for my team on Tuesday night, and then the opposing captain said that actually one of his guys had to raid that night, so that was a no-show.
Well, that's one way to win.
Yeah. Oh, we just reschedule, but.
All right. Everybody's updated.
Okay, give me 10 seconds, and then I'll just hop on out, and you guys can go ahead. I'll jump in for the next one. Because it's pretty ridiculous.
Not playing nice.
No, doesn't look like it. So I'll just join you for the next one. I'll watch and chat with everyone else.
All right, sounds good, man. And we will see you for game 2. And then once it's up, then that covers the one that we're gonna have after for UCF Death Knights and Jailbait, which should be a good game too.
There you go.
All right, man. We'll see you in just a few minutes then.
See ya.
All right, guys. Well, do apologize about the delay there, but we definitely want to try to get the co-caster in if possible. Unfortunately, not going to happen for game number 1 here. Tomb of the Spider Queen, as you can hear, is going to be the map choice. And yes, I know it says Famous is there. Just remember, he's not for this game, but he'll be in for the next one, which is what really matters. First pick and ban, going to go over to the side of Gimme the D-Shield. That was their choice after winning the coin toss. Going to run that timer down. Most likely we'll see something like a Genji or Al come out. Garrosh coming out from them out of the gate here. They do not want to get tossed around. Nobody likes getting thrown somewhere they don't want to be. First ban here for DeathMeta. We'll see what they decide to grab off this number 1 slot. White main is available to both the teams, so that is another thing we may see banned out here. Kael'thas. So going to get rid of some wave clear. That may prompt the side of Gimme the D-Shield to go ahead and go with a Gul'dan in that first pick slot, kind of lock down the other very good mage wave clearer. Echo Corruption, especially once you get it stacked with that level 1 talent, just so much value. Super easy to clear up the web weavers and giant waves by yourself as Gul'dan. There's going to be the Genji ban, so he will not be diving in on that back line. Second ban here for the side of DeathMeta. We may see the Urel come out here. That is a possibility. They could also, like I said, ban that white main. She is not exactly the funnest support to play against. You can still get the kills. She did get a little bit of a adjustment here recently on the last patch. We're going to have Diablo coming in here for the second ban for DeathMeta. Now we're going to have the first pick for D-Shield here. And they go with that first pick white main right out of the gate. That great skin. Now, how do we see a response out of DeathMeta? If you feel like you want the Deckard Cain, this is a great place to grab him. But they're going to go with Nazeebo and Urel. I like those choices. It's a strong solo laner in Urel. Nazeebo gets a ton of value, super easy to stack with that mid-top rotation. Just makes it real easy for him to get built up there, get going, and get those extra hits off, the stacks of poison. And then when you hit 20, Nazeebo just does so much damage with that Toad build or Spider build.
I'm here to help.
Maiev, Jaina being picked up here for the side of D-Shield in this 2-3 spot. So interesting choice by them going to go ahead and grab a mage and then grab Maiev, who can get some value on somebody who's a little squishier like Nazebo. However, Nazebo does have Ice Block available to him later down the line in talents. So something he can grab to go ahead and kind of counter that pull-in from Maiev. Blaze getting banned out here from the side of DeathMeta. They don't want to have to deal with that with Yrel and that Soul Lane. Although, honestly, I feel like they would have been better off going with something like the Mathael, who really is able to take down Yrel and is also able to eat through any frontliner that has a good-sized health pool. You know, we're going to probably see a Muradin or Johanna come out here for one of these two teams. Ban here for D-Shield. Run the time down. They're going to go ahead and get rid of Deckard Cain. I think that's a great choice by them. Removing that other good top-tier support right now. Going to force out something like the Malfurion, the Rhaegar, or the Stukov. Alexstrasza, another option here. We could see maybe like a dive style comp with like a Greymane, go with a D-Shield and go with Uther. That is an option. They do have the Janus. That's a lot of burst, so burst healing does well into that. Looks like we're going to have Muradin and Alexstrasza come out here for DeathMeta. So Muradin and the Alex, you know, I like that. Alex, good overall support, is going to be able to pop into that dragon form just to brush people away, push them back. And, you know, it's never a good time if you can't do what you want to. Muradin here as the frontliner, able to dive in well with Yrel, has the stuns that he can get off. So solid frontliner here. Mathael coming out for that Soul Lane, though, which is what I was worried about, and that is going to eat into Yrel and Muradin very hard. Johanna grabbed as the tank for the side of Gimme the D-Shield. And I think so far I like that. So far. The last pick here needs really to be, I want to say like a ranged DPS. You don't really want to go melee into that Mathael now that you already know he's there. We'll see what they go with here. They're going to grab the Li Ming, so they're going to get some very long range spell damage. Not the best wave clear in the game. Honestly, Gul'dan could have done really well for them, although Li Ming has a little bit better survivability versus that Maiev, in my opinion. Did that go off? No, it did not. Get that off. Alright, guys. So, jumping into the game here. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Should be a solid match here between these two teams. Countdown going off. And this should be a good start here for the first game between these teams. No Portrait Synergy. I mean, we do have kind of like the Carbot theme going on between both the teams with the exception of Yrel. You know, but that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to have the 100% Portrait Synergy. You know, get the Carbot thing. Oh, I guess Alex has the Christmas one. The gingerbread murky. Everybody loves those Carbot portraits. Gravesville, thank you for the host, man. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good game if you had one before this. Alright, guys, jumping in to game number 1 here. This is going to be DeathMeta versus Gimme the D-Shield. Gimme the D-Shield going to be on the right-hand side in the red, and on the blue in the left. We are going to have DeathMeta coming out here looking for a win on this game number 1. Quick look at talents here as the teams get ready to start to march towards the middle. Yrel going to go with that healing at level 1 on those autos. Muradin going with the typical stacking quest to pair up with that default trait quest. And Nazebo going with Toad build. I think that's a great choice. Jaina going to go ahead and work on getting some Regen Globes. Get that mana boosted up here during this match. And both teams just a little bit of poke here. Johanna going in early, going to have to group the wave. Pull in on 2 members here. True J12 going to be the first to fall on that. Nazebo just pulled in a little too far. Yrel trying to help heal for her team. And that is just a lot of damage coming out here from the side of Gimme the D-Shield, taking first blood, getting a slight lead. Now, odd thing here is we have Yrel in the top lane. Normally not where you have your soul laner. Normally they hang out in the bottom. It's going to be able to jump away. They may have decided on the lane change up because of that Mathael But currently they have the Muradin down there, which is honestly a worse matchup in my opinion. Although he does have that self-sustain, so he can back off and re-heal, which will help him a little bit. Meanwhile, in the middle, the 3-man is not going to have any front line. Alex in trouble. Gonna get taken down. Another kill for the side of Gimme the D Shield. Starting to rank up with that XP. Now about a quarter level or so ahead. We're gonna see Urel actually start to make the rotation and down to the bottom. You don't really want, I mean, Nazebo can do okay in the soul lane, but it's gonna really hurt that early game stacking. Mav coming down, looking for possible pull on the Urel. Gonna be kind of a tough character to get a kill on initially here. Does have a lot of self-sustain built in and survivability. Gonna jump back here, gets fairly low, actually down to about a quarter health or so. Up top, we are gonna have the 3v3. Jaina, or Li Ming doing her best to poke. Jaina cleaning up those waves, dropping those blizzards. Muradin getting those easy stuns off on that Johanna in the front. Making sure that he's able to stack up that quest. And these rotations so far are definitely favoring the side of Gimme the D Shield. They take out the Nazebo in the middle. It's going to be about 6 gems or so lost. Unfortunately, they will not get picked up. Going to put DeathMeta a little behind here in the count, in the stacks. And level 4 is definitely here, about a half level or so ahead of the side of DeathMeta. They'll be locking in theirs momentarily here. And this early turn in from the side of getting the D Shield, slowly dropping off the gems. I love this strategy. Make sure you don't have too many on you, so if you do die, you end up okay. Possible gank here on to the Urel. Mav coming down, gonna be looking for the pull here. Knockback from Urel. Gonna avoid getting tethered in. Gonna jump away. Urel will make it out okay. And based off the Alex build here, I do not expect the Lifebinder. I believe we're going to see the Cleansing Flame out of her most likely based off this build. Mav going in, looking for a pull here. Going to get the pull onto the Muradin possibly. No, he is going to be able to get out of it just fine. Poke will continue between these two lanes. Down on the bottom, looks like Urel wanted to go for the camp here, not able to get it, spotted out here by Mathael. And we're going to have the Red Web Weavers dropping for the side of Gimme the D Shield. We'll see what kind of value they get out of them. I feel like bottom lane, they should be able to do a lot here. Mathael just bullying Urel in this lane. She is not having a good time at all in the bottom. In the middle, we're going to see Samwise on that Jaina cleaning up the middle wave, prepping it for this Web Weaver to get pushed up all the way to the wall. Top lane, we're going to see a heavy push in here by the 4-man from Gimme the D Shield. Dr. Sigel going to go ahead and try to get some pull in onto a member here. Zone off as best as possible. Nothing so far coming available from it. Level 7 is being locked in now for the side of Gimme the D Shield. The extra XP from these structures is going to be big. Mav goes in for the pull with the tether, not going to actually connect and get the stun. True J12 on that Nazebo coming in from the side, trying to get some damage off, trying to help zone with his team, taking a lot of damage from Samwise on that Jaina. Jaina with the Blizzard, can she get the pick off? Does not get the last hit there, and Nazebo will get away. Muradin going in pretty hard now onto this 3-man. Not sure about this choice here. They are down in XP, and they have successfully defended the Web Weaver phase here without losing too much. They did lose the well on the top, which is going to be a little bit of a big deal when it comes to late game fights or trying to get turn-ins, because they will not have that tap available to them there. They will have to rotate to the middle or back to the keep well to get that. Enough gems available for the side of DeathMeta now. We're going to see Urel turning in the bottom lane while she has a small reprieve from that Mathael. However, middle lane pushed in heavy here by this Jaina and Mayav, and we're going to see the well start to take some damage from these minions. Muradin with a little early poke. Pull back in from the tether. Johanna can be looking for the pull, and that's going to be the kill there. Muradin now down, losing another 5 gems or so. Maybe Jaina zoning those off. Not quite enough gems for the side of D Shield for the second turn in. They should have those soon, hopefully. Gonna be looking for that double turn in here. And unfortunately, the gems for the side of DeathMeta are fairly split between multiple heroes, making it a little difficult to get one single turn in and kind of get the web weavers down on their side. Enough gems now available for the side of D-Shield. Gank coming out on to the Urel here. Gonna get the pull in from Mayav. There is the kill. That 4-man gank squad coming down, getting value, and we should see the turn in from the side of D-Shield to go ahead and lock those 10s in and get things going. Johanna stalling out the turn on the top. We're going to see the rotation instead from Gimme the D-Shield up to push off the enemy team. Mayav grabbing those Siege Giants in the bottom lane. 10s are now being locked in. Jaina finished with that level 1 quest. Now has that extra mana available to her. Warden's Cage is going to be the choice for Mayav. Is that a Tormented Souls? That is a Tormented Souls coming out from the Mathael. Ring of Frost from the Jaina. Actually, the Tormented Souls does pair very well with the Warden's Cage. If you can trap a few people in there, you know, you just have them dive on in, get those Tormented Souls going off, getting that extra damage. Definitely could work out really well. Urel in the bottom, taking some damage from the Mayav here. We actually see the rotation down from 3 members. Johanna coming in on the backside, looking to zone Urel in, keep her trapped by that tower. She should be able to get away. All 5 members in this bottom lane pushing with these Siege Giants. Looks like they may be going for this keep wall possibly here if they decide to hang out in this lane. Meanwhile, in the middle, we're going to see the quick cleanup onto this Web Weaver. Top lane, Nazebo doing his best to clean that up. May be able to save the fort up there, but there is a decent sized wave with it. Is going to be able to save it for now. Johanna spotting out that Murden. Liming throwing the orbs over the wall. This is a great zone here by the side of Gimme the D-Shield, not letting DeathMeta rotate through here to get down to this Web Weaver, camp, and wave. And they're going to be able to get some damage onto this keep wall, which is going to be great for them. Should be able to take down these towers. 10s now being locked in for the side of DeathMeta, so they have a chance here. Nazebo going with that Gargantuan. Liming going with the center crate here. And we do actually have Lifebinder coming out from Alex, which is an interesting choice. I really thought she was going to go with Cleansing Flame. You're going to jump in, split the team. There's going to be the ult from White Man to get the kills off. Ring of Frost going to connect with 2 members here. Pull in on the multiple. There's Tormented Souls coming out, doing a lot of damage to the front line here. Urel trying to get away, getting the heals from the Alex. Will be able to walk away in one piece. No, she will not. Jaina gets the pick there with the damage. Damage now coming out on the Johanna, starting to back away here. It looks like she'll be able to get out okay. Gonna have Jaina actually body blocking shots. True J12 on that Nazebo out of position is gonna get blown up here by this 5-stack, and that's gonna be 15 gems lost. Murden now in trouble, trying to jump away with that Dwarf Toss. He will make it out, but the Night Camp will be stolen away here from DeathMeta. Gimme the D-Shield just getting more value, keeping this lane pressured up here. There are enough gems available for turn-in from the side of DeathMeta, but they have to do it over 2 turn-ins, unfortunately. Mathael going to rotate over to grab the Knights for their side. 13's being locked in for Gimme the D-Shield. We need to get 13 here from the side of DeathMeta so they can take an even fight and try to get some picks. They have not had a single kill yet in this game. Nazebo, very late game hero though. Definitely something that kind of takes off towards the end. And you're kind of depending on him for most of your kind of slow burn down damage so Liming can get those picks. Normally you pair Liming with something like an auto attacker to burn people down, and she can get those big burst damages to just get the pick, and then resets happen and then it's all over. Pushing here from the side of D-Shield, gonna actually get the pull on to Urel. She's going to try to make it up, but the Jaina Blizzard not going to be enough because the great timing on that Lifebinder going to save her here. Ring of Frost going to come down, connect with the Li Ming. She will take a lot of damage from Mathael, but will get out. Urel, though, pulled back in again by that Mayav and will fall. So 1 for nothing trade so far in this fight, and this fort will be going down. Night Camp still here with that spell protection, which is huge against Nazebo. Going to negate a lot of the damage. Same with the Li Ming. It's going to be very hard to burn down anyone in this ring, in this protection. And Samwise feeling perfectly safe here. Going to start to back off now that the camp has fallen. Turn in now happening again for the side of Gimme the D Shield. This will be another Web Weaver phase in their favor, the third one in a row. And this is not looking good for DeathMeta so far. They're doing their best to defend, but they don't even have their 13s locked in yet. Nazebo desperately trying to get these wave clears and stack. True Day 12 gonna back off here. Has to surrender that 4 in the top. And the question is where we're going to see Gimme the D Shield push here. They did clean up this wave in the top, so that Web Weaver will spawn very far forward. Looks like that is where DeathMeta is preparing to defend for now. Bottom lane going to get pushed up here a little bit by the side of Gimme the D Shield. But looks like they want to pressure this bottom keep, which seems interesting to me. Now, the advantage of this is you are going to go ahead and not have to worry about the catapults being easy to clean up if you decide to go for a boss call. However, the Web Weaver is very far back and is not going to be here. Johanna is going to have to tank these keep shots here while the team tries to burn it down. We're going to now see the rotation in from the minion wave. Uriel with the engage here. 13's been locked in for the team. There's going to be everything blown inside the Warden's cage. Stuff dropping down. Murden falls here initially. Pull in again. We don't see Alex make it out here either. Uriel trying to get away, but not going to happen. Johanna with the last hit there to get that pick. Going to be 3 kills. 16's locked in for Gimme the D Shield. And they are going to go ahead and clean up this keep here. Looks like they may want to move in towards core possibly here. Might be a bit of a risky play, but they definitely can go for it. Samwise taking a lot of damage from 2J12 on that Nazebo. Ice block may not be enough. Oh, he's able to get out. Li Ming looking for the pick there, not able to get it with the magic missiles. And we're going to see Jaina actually walk away from this thanks to the help of Whitemane, healing her right back on up. There are still enough gems available for a turn-in from the side of DeathMeta. They are all on Li Ming. So if she can get a turn-in, that would give them a slight break here. Unfortunately, coming out that far is very dangerous, especially being down the levels and talent advantage. Siege Giants grabbed in the bottom. And I kind of feel like Gimme the D Shield should just go and take boss right now. Yeah, they do give up the turnover with the Web Weaver phase, but, you know, bottom lane catapults are going to clean up that Web Weaver for sure, so you don't have to worry about that. And then, you know, that's blown. All the gems are gone then, and they can get enough gems for their next turn in to get their 4th one. And they just snowball to win off of there. They are going to go ahead and make that rotation up to the boss. Try to get that pressure out. Li Ming looking to maybe turn in here. Going to check this bush. Is trying to be very careful. Johanna going to come down, spot this out. Actually may get the stall here for a second. And that will be the turn. So Web Weavers are going to come down now. Middle lane is pushed up with this Night Camp. The problem is now DeathMeta has to respond to this boss pushing up in the top lane. So they will not get a ton of value out of this. This will get cleaned up very quickly by the side of Gimme the D Shield here. Murden finishing that quest. But it may be just a little too late for that. Web Weaver's coming down now. Uriel in the bottom. Going to start to back up here. Does not want to risk getting picked. Boss now being cleaned up. Web Weaver will help with this cleanup here. And unfortunately, the other 2 Web Weavers, middle and bot, will get cleaned up extremely fast. Mathael working his way through this HP bar. Catapult helping out here to get this cleaned up. And unfortunately, all that really did was just buy a little time for XP for DeathMeta and set Gimme the D Shield up for another turn-in after this phase. They should have enough gems earned up here for another one. Mostly on Johanna, so not exactly the ideal target for a turn-in here, as she's usually the one you want to zone away the enemy team. But Maiev is doing a great job at pulling people out of position, so they definitely can use her to do that. And Johanna's going to actually be just a little short. It's going to be 3 gems short of the full turn-in here. But definitely going to drop this 40 in right away. Maiev going in, just going to go ahead and zone off the enemy team. Nobody from DeathMeta wants to get pulled in before their 16s. They want to try to earn the XP to get a fight here on even talent tiers, and they're going to have to do it with Web Weavers pushing. Now, if they can get a full team wipe here, they might have a chance. That'll give them the XP boost because they are behind. So kills are going to give extra XP to them. Johanna looking to start the Night Camp here. Web Weavers turned in. So this is actually going to get pushed in with the Web Weavers. Li Ming locking in that 16 with the rest of her team. And we're actually going to see great timing on these knights. They're going to push up right in the middle here. Timed out well with his Web Weaver. Engage on the Yrel here. Going to try to jump away. Going to get stunned out by the Johanna there. There's going to be the absorption come out. There's going to go Ring of Frost and the Warden's Cage. Blow up on the Yrel there from the team. Kill on Murn as well. Mathael chasing down that Li Ming. I don't know if she makes it out of this or not. She does have the Alex there to help heal her up and get her out of this. Going to try to limp away, but Jaina coming in for the flank here. Li Ming not able to make it out. Going to lose all those gems. Pulling now onto Alex. She is going to fall. 4-for-0 trade in favor of Gimme the D Shield. They are pushing down this keep in the center lane and going to rock right around it and head towards core, I believe. And that should be game number 1 going over to the side of Gimme the D Shield. I think the death timer is just a little too long on that Alex and Li Ming here. Zebo trying to poke as best he can. There's going to go that keep in the middle. 20's now being locked in. Going to make it even harder to get these picks here. Yrel trying to pull away heroes, distract them from this core, but it is starting to fall. The shield is down. True J12 getting pushed off hard by that Mathael. There's the kill on the Yrel by Samwise on that Jaina. And there goes the core. Game number 1 going over to the side of Gimme the D Shield. Congratulations to them on winning that game. And guys, quick look at the talents, etc. for you here on this screen. And actually, if it plays nice, oh, there it is. Look at that beautiful setup. Look at that. My hotkey got reset apparently, so didn't get the instant transfer, but that's okay. Nazebo put out the namers for the team. Unfortunately, just a little bit too much of a late game hero. They weren't able to get to that 20 to get that damage out. Great execution by Gimme the D Shield there in this game versus DeathMeta. There's going to be the talent pickups for both the teams here. And guys, we're going to go ahead and jump over and get ready for the next lobby here. And hopefully I'm going to pick Famous back up. He should be jumping back in here in just a minute while I get this lobby pulled up. Next map is going to be Infernal Shrines. Let me get them pulled in here. Alright guys, teams are going to get loaded in here. Hopefully we should have Famous in here in a second. I have to let him know because there's a delay, so he's just going to be a little late hearing that. So I'll shoot him over a message, let him know. Should have him hopping in just a second. Teams are filling in already. He goes on the other team. Let's see. Give me the D Shield. All right. Famous, what'd you think of that first game, man?
Yeah, that looks pretty clean for Gimme the D Shield. Wow.
Yeah,
That Maev play was pretty solid. I think we might see a ban in the second game.
I hope we see a ban after that game. I don't think you want to leave her up and alone for free here.
I'm pretty sure the first 2 or 3 team fights with ultimates available, Maev actually didn't even press R, and they still won those fights pretty handedly.
Yeah, the pull in there was just too good, especially against that Nazebo. Just a little too squishy. Definitely more of a late game hero, maybe even more of a late game team overall. But like I said during the game, they really didn't have that poke damage to kind of set up those Li Ming resets. And without that, unfortunately, that just meant Nazebo was clearing waves the entire time and not able to do that poke damage. So it didn't work out for him with the draft in that game. Hopefully the next one here on Infernal Shrines will work out in their favor. We're going to take a quick, looks like minute break or so for the teams. They need
Yeah, I
just a
think
minute, so.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think sorry, it was Death's win condition there was probably to get that lockdown onto the white main and then get the combo from Li Ming on top of that. But they weren't really able to ever get that aggressive style going because I think Maev and Johanna were doing just such a great job of getting the engages first. And yeah, they just kind of snowballed in the early game. Got some good picks, good rotations working, lots of wave clear. Solid draft, honestly, too.
Yeah, definitely a solid draft from them here. And Maev's doing her job when she can zone off so Johanna can turn in her 40 gems.
Yeah.
Because usually when you run something with just a solo tank, if your main tank is picking up gems there, it's very hard for her to get, or him to get the turn in there because you don't have that front line kind of zoning off the enemy team. But Maev did a great job. Actually went in and like she was going to throw the tether just to get everybody to back off. And then that gave enough time for Johanna to get that full turn in there. Let's see. So you are in here, which is good. We'll ask them for the readies. Hopefully they will jump in and say they're ready. Hopefully.
Back at ready one. Yeah, actually, if you're watching HGC, J-House always talking about the Maev being more effective with the second melee assassin, which I was pretty happy to see that they backed it up with the Malthael as well.
Yeah, I love the Malthael pick, especially because it's really good. Do we have both readies now?
I think so. Is Panda Man on the other team?
Yes, he is. That is their captain. So
Perfect.
Yeah, we are good for game number 2 here, guys. But yeah, definitely the Malthael counters the Urel very hard. One of the bigger counters in the game to her. So there you guys go. If you need to counter Urel, just grab Malthael, and you're good to go. All right. So we're going to have first pick and ban over to the side of DeathMeta. And do we just see the first ban Maev here out of the gate?
Unless they want to play it themselves, I would very much like to see a Maev ban coming out here in one of these two these two potential bans.
Yeah, definitely would be a solid choice from them. The Alex from last game actually could work out well. Very good hero on this map. Great control over the shrines. So we may see her come out. Deckard was banned out last game. We're going to see White Man banned. I'm not surprised on that one either. White Man got value. Lots of heals off that game. And slows. It just was not a good time.
Yeah, there's a lot of standout players in that game. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, two takeaway bans and then a pick away as well. There's the Garrosh ban. Okay.
Garrosh ban against. They just don't like playing against Garrosh. Fair enough. I don't like playing against him either. This has to be my.
It's a Jaina. All right, maybe they want it.
I'm hoping they want it because I feel like by not grabbing it there, you just say, "Hey, grab that Maev that did really good against us again."
Yeah, I mean, Jaina played very well as well. I mean, mostly just following up on the Maev pulls and Warden's Cage.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely for sure. But the potential is the setup potential. So if they could limit that some, I think that would help them out overall. They do have first pick now. Let's see what they go with here. Malfurion was banned out in the second ban for Gimme the D-Shield. So the question is, do we see a Deckard or Alex come out here for the side of DeathMeta in this first pick, or did they hold off and grab it in the 2-3 rotation?
There's the Deckard. Let the Maev through.
Yep, so Maev gets through. And I mean, a Maev and like an Alex here, I would feel would be a great pairing.
Absolutely.
Lock them down right now.
There's a Medivh. Ooh, I like that too.
Alex and Medivh. I definitely, you have to go Alex here. You can't let her pass up if Deckard's on the other side. She's just too good on this map. And then Medivh, they are clearly a very well coordinated team after that last game. So if they can keep that coordination with the Medivh, definitely going to be very hard for the side of DeathMeta. And we got some old school dive with Greymane Tyrael.
I'm not sure how well that will pair with Deckard. He's going to get kind of left behind when they go in. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, if this was the other Diablo map, if this was Battlefield for Eternity, totally have no problem with the Greymane Tyrael with that Deckard. They can make that work. But yeah, definitely with you. If Tyrael and Greymane dive in here, what's going to be there to protect that Deckard? especially
with
with
the portal,
portals.
they can just go right behind him.
Yeah, portal in, and then oh yeah, your support's dead now, so we're not sure what you want to do.
So I'd
Kael'thas,
really like to see a Diablo ban here. Diablo Medivh is pretty bonkers, and Infernal Shrine is Diablo's best map. Thank you, that's awesome. Also, Lifebinder on Diablo is pretty absurd. You can just go ham, run in the back line, throw out your lightning breath, tank all the damage in the world, and then get a full HP heal. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, definitely. And the Kael'thas ban is actually a wise choice, I think, from the side of Gimme the D Shield. It's going to limit the mages available, and you definitely don't want Kael'thas versus Kerrigan, so that
Okay,
makes,
that makes
sense. Yeah.
ETC Kerrigan, a lot of stun lock. It's gonna be interesting counterplay, assuming we have a sanctification and a mosh pit. Just who can hit that R button first, or if ETC can get the bump on the sanct and then get the mosh pit off. There'll be a little cat and mouse going on, so it should be fun.
Yeah, Blaze picked up here for that soul lane, and then Junkrat for the damage here on the ranged spot. I don't know. We'll have to see who's in the soul lane here versus the Blaze, but I mean, Blaze definitely provides some value with that bunker.
Ooh, Arthas.
Arthas, I like it. I'm liking this comp from the
super
side of
old
D-Shield.
school. I like that. Arthas Kerrigan. That's the classic combo. You get the Kerrigan combo on top of the Arthas root.
Oh yeah, just get that heavy lockdown, and just you're not going anywhere, and Kerrigan's gonna kill you. And Medivh keeps her alive. I mean, it's in theory, you know, Medivh's almost better than a Tassadar because it's prevents all damage. Tassadar is just like, oh yeah, you're gonna get a little shield, so you have an extra second. You know, Medivh's gonna be like, oh yeah, you're not taking any damage from anything.
Yeah.
During this whole gap.
So Junkrat, I think that was also a pretty good reactive pick. Very strong against the Medivh. You just try and control those portals as much as possible. Gives a little bit of control and disengage as well with the Riptire and the mine, so you can get some disengage, because that is a lot of melees who are going to be just running down your throat.
I definitely agree. That is a lot of melees coming down. I almost feel like you could have, you could have thrown a Tychus in there for the soul lane or instead of the Junkrat. Although the extra front line of Blaze is definitely kind of needed with that Tyrael being there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a rough spot that they were in at that point. But we'll see how they make it work out here. Junkrat gonna have that concussion mine, so that should help peel for his team some, as long as he's far enough back to get that off safely.
Yeah.
And stay a while and listen. Definitely gonna be able to lock some people down, because you're gonna have them marching towards you. And Arthas is not a fast hero.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if we're gonna get Lifebinder or her other ultimate, whatever it's called.
Cleansing Flame.
Cleansing Flame, thank you. Because they're going to be very forward. But, I mean, Kerrigan, if she's getting focused, could benefit a lot from Lifebinder as well.
Yeah, it's a hard toss-up, because it's going to depend on how the fights go, I think. If they're able to get people low but not quite get them finished off with Kerrigan, then having that Cleansing Flame is going to be like, oh yeah, we're just going to nuke your backline while you try to run away. So that definitely could be a solid choice for them here on this game number 2. Guys, on the left in the blue, we are going to have DeathMeta, and on the right in the red, we're going to have D-Shield trying to bring it home with the domination with that 2-0. DeathMeta trying to bring it back here and tie this up 1-1. Talents being locked in here for both sides, and Kerrigan going with an odd choice, at least in my opinion, at level 1.
Yeah, going for some extra burst damage. Which, I don't know, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, she's their main kill potential for finishing, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, definitely see how it plays out here. We do have the Arthas looking for those roots here early game. Gonna rotate up, and looks like it'll be him and Junkrat in the top. So not gonna be blazing that soul lane, which is an odd choice to me. Hopefully they rotate him up there, because they really need the Junkrat to kind of poke down these waves and get them cleared out safely.
Yeah, especially with the Medivh in play as well, just being able to block a potential portal play is pretty key. There's an ETC slide on Tyrael mid lane.
Yeah, we do see that slide. Tyrael trying to get out. There's the pull from Kerrigan and the stun. The knockback. Gonna get that little bit of speed boost, but Kerrigan picking up that first blood with that Ravage.
Yeah, just really good control use of their CC there, making sure they didn't stack them at all. Got maximum stun time. So very well done.
Yep, definitely well done. And Arthas already getting stacks going against that Junkrat up top. And I feel like Arthas just wins that top lane. I mean, he has the self-sustain built in.
Yeah, that's right, eh? He can just put a Q on him constantly with poke as well.
Samwise on that Medivh. Gonna get knocked back, but not into tower range. True J12 gonna do his best here to go ahead and get that damage out, get that wave cleared. He'll be able to do it very safely. Looks like Greymane going for the camp here, but the Doctor here on ETC spots it out. Portal coming in. There's gonna be Blaze with that Sun coming out there. Greymane falls here. It's gonna be a fight over this point. All the members just grouped up on it. Kerrigan doing their best. Dragon coming out from the Alex here. Samwise getting very low protection coming out. Tyrael running away is gonna fall to that fire. ETC with the beautiful power slide.
And that's exactly why we wanted the Junkrat there, because one concussion mine would have saved their team.
Yeah, definitely agree. And that is going to be 3 kills and level 4 here for the side of Gimme the D Shield.
It's also going to get net them 2 Cosra camps right before the objective. Pretty strong power play.
Yeah, definitely a strong power play for them. Grabbing this bottom one, it is going to go ahead and get some nice push. 4 is being locked in for DeathMeta here. So they will at least be on even talent tiers for this fight.
And Dragon should be down for the start of this objective at least. See how long it goes.
Yeah, it'll be down for the beginning of it, but I don't think they're too worried about it, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's even up at the shrine yet. You know, we're gonna have 7 coming in here soon for the side of D Shield. Samwise taking a little poke on that Medivh from the Tyrael. Gonna be okay. Kerrigan actually gonna Hearth for mana. I think that's a great call. They're not in a hurry to start this, so why risk it? Alex making sure to soak that wave in the middle. And team's starting to converge up top. Arthas starts the objective here. And 7 about a half level away for the side of D Shield.
Yeah, Death does have that Greymane, so they could choose to just push in another lane and get some value outside of the objective if they'd like.
Yeah, definitely is an option for him. Tyrael a little too deep here. Is going to fall. Kerrigan combo goes off. He is not getting out of there. Going to try to get some value on that explosion. Steal a few monsters away here. But yeah, they need to definitely be pushing another lane with this Greymane. I'd love to see him just go bottom so they're as far away as possible. Obviously, grabbing this middle soak is going to help catch them up on XP. They are down now about a half level. But Medivh's just going to come down. So is Arthas, actually, as well. Kerrigan, he's just going to clean up that shrine. A little slower because she didn't talent into the normal build for shrine cleanup. But, you know, as long as they get it picked up, that's all that's really going to matter here. And they
she does have the auto attack splash as well, so she's still clearing pretty quick.
Yeah, auto attack splash is definitely going to give her good value here on this. And then this built-in shield that she gets from those autos helps her out. Body blocks coming out hard onto ETC from the Tyrael, but obviously power slide going to just negate all that work.
All right, let's see how aggressive they get on this. One of the big reasons, obviously, Kerrigan's really strong on the objective itself, but then pushing with the objective, she can dive through the wall and get some pretty good follow-up on the old John Cena stun. Should be interesting to see how they play this.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to look to burn down the sidewall here first so they can go in if they need to. But they don't really want to go in too hard, especially in this first Punisher. It just falls way too fast, especially with the Greymane on the other side. Getting the wall here won't be too bad for him. Kerrigan looking for the pull stun combo, not going to connect. Tyrael looking for a little bit of push off here. And the teams will just back away. Meanwhile, in the middle, Blaze going at it with Arthas. And that's just 2 tanky heroes not going anywhere fast.
Yeah, that's a wet noodle fight if we've ever seen one before.
ETC
with an aggressive slide.
Combo comes out. Kerrigan combo not connect. Junkrat gets Kerrigan knocked into tower range. She's going to fall before the portal gets there. Alex with the Dragon Force coming out, dropping that heal there. Going to try to fuel for her team. ETC takes the portal a little too late. Power slide on top of Tyrael gets stopped by the Junkrat. Steel trap. ETC may be in trouble. They're trying to get him out of this.
Or just a baby portal. See if it works.
Baby portal is going to work here. Mine almost got the pick off there. Team is trying to back away here. That's going to be the first kill for the side of DeathMeta. They wanted more, weren't able to get it. But, you know, overall, they're still only down about a half level. They can soak this out. They can get those 10s picked up before the next objective and have a solid chance at it. And let's see who will be down in the bottom. Tyrael, though, avoids the stun.
Yeah, they did get some comeback experience from that kill, as well as burning a dragon. So pretty big win.
Yeah, power slide
That's great.
onto the Greymane here. Going to be in trouble. Going to actually have to roll out of that form.
Oof. Close calls.
Yeah, Samwise was very low, so I don't blame him for going in on that Medivh, trying to get that pickup, especially after the protection had just been used on that Kerrigan. So great call by him, just not quite enough damage to get the pick yet. Maybe with a go for the throat, possibly at level 10, that would have happened. Speaking of 10s, it's here for D-Shield. And interesting choices so far. ETC has not locked his in, neither has Alex. There they go, Mosh Pit and Cleansing Flame here. So Alex is going to go ahead and get that extra last hit.
Yeah, I thought they might want the extra damage. I am a little bit surprised about the ley line. I thought they might go for the polymorph just to put that on Tyrael so we can get a Sanct off. But ley line works as well.
Yeah, I'm also very surprised about the choice of Arthas to go with the, just the health, the tankiness. Normally, I feel like with the Punishers here, you could get a lot of value out of that Syndragosa, especially having that double tank with ETC being your primary.
Yeah, I mean, definitely on this map, it gets a lot more value, and then particularly with their dive composition with the portals, they could all just get behind it with some good roots. Yeah, it would definitely be viable, but I think it's just the safer choice, and they're a little bit ahead, so I can't blame them for the safe pick.
Yeah, 10's locked in now. There's going to be the Riptire. Kerrigan going in on True J12. Gets the Riptire off, but not going to be able to get enough damage for the kill. It's actually going to come down onto the Kerrigan. Tyrael dropping the Sanctification to stay alive.
Ooh, good ley line.
Yeah,
with
ley
the mosh
line.
pit. Oh, interrupted.
Yeah,
Not
mosh
sure
pit
what got
interrupted. Going to be on the short cooldown there. Lorenado getting major value. Tyrael's going to fall. Kerrigan with that Cleansing Flame from Alex to get the pick on Blaze. That's going to be a 3-for-0 trade here in favor of Gimme the D-Shield. They will start this objective, and monsters will get started in their favor.
Yeah, ETC's mosh pit actually went on full cooldown. So
did
that
it?
was, yeah, just
Oh, it's
perfect
UI
time.
bugged for me. Mine showed it off cooldown, so.
Okay. I'm not sure actually what got this done, though, but that was pretty clutch.
I'm going to assume it was the Lorenado. It hit like every member multiple times, so that may have been what it was.
Oh yeah, no stairwell.
Yeah, no stairwell. So Lorenado actually, and that's a good choice I think versus that mosh pit. Although stairwell gets value off of a mosh pit if you're not in it because you can lock down anybody who's attacking. Tyrael diving in on to Samwise here. Greymane going hard on a Kerrigan, but that protection from Medivh going to protect him or protect her, and nothing's going to happen there. Go for the throat. Cooldown's used.
Tyrael on a bit of an island on bottom. He is going down hard. Gets the Elder Smite out.
Does get out of there. Only a few more monsters here, and there's gonna be the Arcane Punisher. Beautiful ley line Kerrigan combo on top. Not gonna happen because of that wonderful Lorenado. Deckard feeling for his team. John Cena looking to jump here potentially. This Arcane gonna get a lot of push here. The strongest Punisher on this map. Sidewall not down quite yet by the team. There's going to be the jump. Kerrigan not able to go in yet, but there's the portal to get her inside of range. Going for the picks. ETC, the power slide, going to connect. But the Sanctification saves Blaze and Tyrael for
the moment. Good root coming out from Deckard. Slow down the aggression. But this is definitely a dead Ford and probably a dead Tyrael.
Tyrael's trying to run away here. Greymane
got a
calls
good
John
juke.
Cena. Did Tyrael get out of this? He is running.
ETC might. Oh, there's a root from the Junkrat.
Steel traps to save the day. Yes, he will survive, but not before the fort goes down. Giving 13s over to the side of Gimme the D-Shield. They're going to steal the camp away here. And looking to kind of snowball this game like they did last game. We'll see what they decide to do now. Looks like we're going to have a couple of heroes. Hearthing getting full mana and health. Mostly full mana because they're all full health. Thanks to that Alex. And yeah, so just going to be kind of a slow transition here for the teams. We may see the potential for a pick from DeathMeta, but not till they hit that 13. Tyrael a little far up. Combo not going to come out. Eats the power slide. And zone off the enemy team. Blaze gets the stun a little too deep there. There's going to be the ley line on to 2. Can they combo it off the end? There's going to be
Lorenado again with the interrupt.
Tyrael has Sanctification available if he needs it, so you're going to have to pop it, though, is the question. Nice
Huge
root from
root.
Decker. There's going to be the stun from Blaze. There's a big Riptire going to get damage on the multiple members. Samwise sneaking away with less than 30 speed. Mosh Pit on the multiple members. Catches 3 here. Tyrael with the explosion value on the enemy team, but Junkrat will fall.
And
After
it is
killing
a
ETC.
bloodbath.
It's just stuff dropping everywhere. Arthas trying to get away here. Using that slow. Will walk away. So that's going to be a 2-for-2 trade. So
Yeah,
tie up.
unfortunately, Alex did not get Cleansing Flame off that fight. Instead, went for the Dragon first, but just got blown up before she could get her ult off.
Yeah, she did get the quick blow up on her there, which is good for the side of DeathMeta. They're showing here that they have some fight, that they can come back in this game. They have those 13s getting locked in now off that extra XP from those kills, and they will be prepped and ready for next objective.
Big plays coming out from Israfine on that Decker Kane. Good Lornados all fights and some really big scroller ceilings locking down the members.
Yeah, the Lornados have been clutch this game so far to save his teammates from multiple things. ETC, though, with a beautiful mosh pit there on the 3 members was a big deal. Able to lock some people down, even though he did fall in the end there. We're going to see Shaman grab for both teams. Cleanup will be fairly easy.
Tyrael is bottom if they force this fight. It is a 4v5 for the moment.
Yeah, 4v5. Tyrael going to make the rotation up, though.
I'd like to see them back off. They haven't had 16, and they're very close.
Yeah, definitely not worth the risk here, although they do have the Shaman Camp pushing with them. So if they can stay with it long enough, they may be able to get some value, especially with the objective being so close. Tyrael going in, Holy Ground, not going to be able to get the cutoff on to the Kerrigan. And they will back away here.
Yeah, give them some time for Mosh Pit to come back online as well.
Yeah, definitely want to have that up. And honestly, a clutch Mosh Pit here could easily wipe the team.
Yeah.
You know, Tyrael just dies in, Alex pops the Cleansing Flame for the damage, and that's the end of things.
16's online. Nothing too crazy there.
Yeah, nothing too odd here from them. Kerrigan going with those extra shields. I think that's a great choice to pair with her ult.
This is a very scary choke point for Death. If they funnel through, you're going to see that ley line in the Mosh Pit again.
Yeah, it's an option. Nice Junkrat knockover. Unfortunately, it's Arthas, so he is good to go there.
Actually getting a really good trade on Tyrael, forcing out Sanctification really early.
Yeah,
there's the ley line.
Mosh Pit. Gonna connect with the Blaze. The bunker is down in time, and he gets in it. Tyrael blows up here on top of the Medivh. Gonna get some nice damage out. Alex with the Cleansing Flame gonna heal him back on up. Kerrigan with the pull in. Not gonna connect with that full combo. Blaze with the stun. ETC with another beautiful power slide. There's the Riptire. Split the team. Dashing, trying to walk away here. Gonna pop the Army of Undead for the heals. Grayman going in deep here, looking for the kills. Junkrat splitting the team here. And so far, Medivh walks away. Junkrat and Blaze both fall. That's going to be 3 kills in favor of the side of Gimme the D-Shield. And Grayman and Decker will prepare to defend from this Frozen Punisher here. And I mean, it was a great fight. Decker did not get the Lornado off, unfortunately. But that may come in handy during this push attempt here. Maybe it'll appeal for his team, give Grayman some time to burn down this Punisher.
Yeah, potentially just putting that right on top of that portal as they come through can get some huge value.
Yeah, definitely be able to push the enemy team back. Medivh floating, scouting here. Saying, too bad you can't hit me.
He can even drop a spray if you'd like, because Medivh is that broken.
Yep. Punisher going ahead and take on the fort. Kerrigan looking for a potential combo here. Going to get knocked away, though, by the Junkrat. There's the jump on the Blaze. Did not bait it over the wall. There's going to be the quick unstoppable from him. Make sure he gets out of things in one piece. Root going to connect on the Tyrael here. And that's going to be cooldowns blown here. Nothing major, though. Knock in onto the EC. But John Cena in time to save the day. Kerrigan with the dive. There's the Sanctification.
Bunker as well. Good Riptire.
Yeah, Riptire actually falls before getting damage out. Lornado with the split here.
Blaze goes down.
Yeah, Blaze does fall here. Tyrael gonna fall as well too. So 2 kills so far. Junkrat trying to defend here as best as possible, but this keep should fall. I don't think they can go core yet though. They only got 2 picks here. But it was the front line.
More on a DPS, I think they can get in.
Yeah, Kerrigan's going for it here. There's gonna be the portal from Medivh.
Oh, he does get the
Power
slide. Yeah,
That's
I think
the
they can
kill.
core now.
Yeah, they definitely get core. They got the minion wave here too to help them out. Hopefully someone helps clean that up. There's Kerrigan working on that wave to make sure that they have the minions there. So okay, Alex with that heal.
Yeah, they're all nice and healthy, and that's the end of game 2. Good series.
That is the end of game 2. A few more picks here maybe.
Oh, Lornado.
Lornado coming out. I mean, they can save it technically, but it'd be very difficult. I think they're just throwing stuff as they can. They know it's pretty much over at this point. There's the mosh pit.
All right.
Not going to be
okay.
GG's. Congratulations to Gimme the D Shield. Taking it with the domination, with the 2-0 here in this series.
Yeah, some life from Death, though. I mean, some solid plays from Deckard. Some good bunkers as well. Riptire got some pretty good value in a lot of those fights, except for that last one didn't quite go off.
Yeah, unfortunately, the last one did not quite get off in time there. The Riptire also didn't go off there at that last fight. I think he was trying to hold it for a second because I think Medivh had a protection down, but unfortunately stayed out too long and was able to get picked off there. He was able to get the damage out, though, and they definitely had a little more consistent poke this game, which helped them out a lot compared to the last one.
Yeah, I think they needed to play a little bit more passively with their front line. Tyrael kept kind of isolating himself, going in a little deep, and then having to drop Sank just pretty much on himself and maybe Blaze, but never really with the Greymane and the Junkrat involved. Like, they had to play further back and, like, draw them in kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely agree. He was very aggressive that entire game. So that may have helped if he had played a little bit safer. Didn't end up with 8 deaths at the end of things, which on a Tyrael, it's not great. You know, he's a little squishier, so it's understandable.
He's getting that trait value.
Yeah, but it's not Leo trait, so it's not quite as good. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for these 2 games. Coming up, what is that? Hold on, I got to check the start time on the next one. I think it's 9:30.
I can't remember either.
Hold on, I'll look at my list here real quick. It is 9:30. So yeah, guys, coming up in exactly 30 minutes from now, because we did have 2 very quick games, we are going to have the UCF Death Knights versus Jailbait. That will be Division A. So that should be a good one as well, too. So definitely come back for that in 30 minutes. If you guys aren't able to come back for that, definitely go up above, press that follow button, and I would definitely appreciate it. Famous for those people who can't come back and see us for the next game. Can they catch you on Twitch? Can they catch you on a team? Where are they going to catch you?
So they can catch me on NGS. I'm not much of a streamer myself. I have some technology issues on my end, so I tend to hop around the scene and do a little co-casting here and there. So you'll see me around, but you got a Twitter, not super active on it, but it's famous_hots. And then on Uncomfortably Numb, you can catch us out in Div A. Actually going to go up against Jailbait and UCF later on. So they're in our side of the bracket.
All right. So you're kind of prepping. You're prepping with
exactly.
Scouting the teams. All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging. What we'll do is send you guys over to another NGS game. There is one starting shortly here. Looks like we're going to send you over to Murda. So that will take just a couple minutes before you guys see that. And if, like I said, if you guys aren't able to come back for that next game, thanks for hanging, and we will see you all in the Nexus.
Awesome. Oh.